Hey, it's Roxy Romeo from Power 99, hanging out right now at the all-new Devon Nissan. I don't really think I need to introduce this guy, but Steve, what does everyone know you for?
Just do the deal.
I love it. His energy is so crazy. So this is actually the first time that I am getting to kind of hang out with you and do this infomercial. And of course, you know, I'm not from the car, world. So this is a learning experience for me, and there's so many things that we went over that I'm already like, what? How are you doing this? So let's start off with the 199 Rogues and Altimas. I have a Rogue myself, and there is no way that I was ever going to get a deal that I could just pay $199. How are you doing that?
Well, the 199, first of all, we got to do it very carefully, but I do want to start off by saying this. We'll get to the 199 in a second. Again, I want to thank Roxy for taking her time out to come do the show with me. Hugely, after knowing her for just a short amount of time, a huge fan. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful job. We've already done a radio commercial together that you'll be all hearing on her station, Power 99 USL. We've also done a 30-second commercial, which will be airing on all the popular news stations. You'll see that, and now we're doing a half-hour show. So I just want to start off by saying I'm happy to have you on my team. I think we're going to do a lot of great things together. We're going to sell a bunch of cars. We're going to help a bunch of people get financed, people that never thought they can get financed. People are going to be calling you during the day saying, hey, Roxy, love it. Went down there. Steve took care of me, Roxy. I just want to thank you very much. It was wonderful because that's what it's really all about. At the end of the day, it's really trying to help people also get into cars. That's really why we do what we do. And we sell a car in the meantime. So let me get into the 199. What's the 199 about? 199, excellent payment. Most people today are paying $199 for a cell phone bill, never mind a car. We have the 199. Again, what we're doing is taking all the manufacturer's cash, taking all the dealer cash. We're taking every bit of rebates we have and putting it towards that car to get that price down, to be able to bring it across to you for $199 a month. And for that, think about it. If I said to you right now, Roxy, no matter what credit history you had, whatever problems you've had in the past, forget about them. Come down, get a payment for $199. You can drive out in a new Rogue. A lot of people feel they have to go to these used car dealers in town. And my credit's not good enough to walk into a new car store. BS, and more BS. You come down to see me. I'm a new car store. I sell Nissans. You can walk out. I don't care about the credit end of it. Whether you're a 750, you got the best credit in the world, I welcome you. It's $199 a month for everybody, okay? You just come on down. We're going to get you in the car for $199 a month. And the best thing of this also, we have a trade amnesty program. And trade amnesty is no matter how much you owe on your car, we're going to get you out of it, okay? And we've been selling that now and talking about that over the last 5-6 years that we've been doing these shows. And it's been our complete stable, everybody comes in. Low monthly payments, everybody loves, there's no question. But most people come in, they're $10,000, $15,000 upside down in their car. They said, my God, I owe $15,000, it's worth $5,000. The last time I bought it, it was a high interest rate, there was a lot of fees on it, and I can't get out of my car. Let me take it in. I pay off the loan, and we start you brand new all over again and give you one get-out-of-jail card on a brand new car of your choice, okay? And again, Rogue's starting at $199, and we'll get into some other payments and some other cash things that we got on the show, Rox. But that's where we're going to start there today, and $199 for a Rogue. And also, too, I want to mention this. We have, and you're going to ask me how I'm doing this one, we have 6 months worth of payments. I'm going to, for this show, this show airs, starts on Wednesday or Tuesday night, Wednesday, and it airs all the way till the close of business on Saturday. And with that, if you come in and purchase a car then, I'm going to make your next 6 payments also, okay? So you come in, and the next 6 payments are on me. That means you won't have a payment due until October.
Okay, wait, before we do that, let me go back to the whole credit thing. So anybody could come in here, they could have like a 400, and they'll still get a car. Because I know, I haven't bought a million cars in my life, but I have bought a couple, and that is the first thing that they ask for. What is your credit score? Because that's how you get approved for a loan, and sometimes you can't even get a loan. So how are you able to do this?
Well, great question. Absolutely great question. What I've instructed all of my employees to do, and 90% of them follow it, and there's always going to be a few, so don't hold me to the few. But 90% of the gentlemen, we do not define your credit score to who you are at Devon Nissan. I don't much care if you're a 400, we just did a 380 the other day, a customer with 380's credit score. Multiple repossessions, just got a job, made $1,800 a month, and that person drove out in a brand new Sentra. Automatically, just right into a brand new Sentra. We had $5,000 that we're giving back cash, and then that $5,000 cash back that we still have, by the way, we gave them that money. They elected to take that money, put it down towards the car. So now we called it to the bank. Bank said how much they got down, $5,000. Give them the new Sentra. We got a 380 done with limited job time. So I'm telling you now, your credit does not define who you are at Devon Nissan. And you folks out there who's been watching this show for many, many years, you've always heard me say your credit does not define who you are. Yeah, baby, let's go. Take a break with spring break. I'm making your payments now through October on any 2019 year-end model. You get $5,000 cash back. We got $199 Rogues. I got $199 Ultimas. And remember, we have a full staff. Se hablo español. Trade amnesty. Credit amnesty. And remember, if I can't get you approved, nobody can. With the purchase of any automobile from Devon Nissan, you get a 4K smart TV, no charge. You know me, Philly, just do the deal. Hey, Philly, you know me, just do the deal.
Steve, I've been hearing for a long time that you just do the deal.
That's why we're bringing it in. Roxy Romeo to drive it home from Power 99 WUSL.
Now, Steve, being that this is my first time with you, let's do something big.
That's right, Roxy. Go big or go home.
Okay, here it is. $199 Rogue or Altima, your choice.
OMG, not bad for your first time out. You know me, just do the deal.
Log on 24/7 at justdothedeal.com.
Now, one thing I do know is that you have repeat customers. I mean, they buy one car, and when they're ready to buy another car, or they have a family member that needs to buy a car, they come back. So I do know that, which to me speaks volumes about your morals, right? So I know that this whole credit situation, that's not the way it is in other car dealerships. So kudos to you for actually thinking about a person, who a person is rather than their credit.
Well, I'll tell you this. I'm going back many, many years. And I grew up in New York City, finished my time in Connecticut, and there was a time when I was very young that I had a tough credit stat. I looked at it and I said, oh my God, and I was young, and people are sending me credit cards and they're sending me this and they'll finance that. And listen, we all get ourselves in trouble. I learned from my lessons, and I've never ever, and I've always prided myself in helping people get into a better position with the car that they're in. And so that's why I take it upon myself. And you talk about repeat business. Our repeat business in this particular store is over 44%, which is the highest in the industry. I can promise you most dealers relish to the fact they can get to 20. We're at 44%. And my average sale is 18.2 miles, which puts me well into Jersey from Devon, Pennsylvania. Now, we're only 10 minutes from the King of Prussia, 12 and a half minutes from the Blue Route, Exton, Route 422. We're 20, 30 minutes from everybody. Everybody says, oh, you're out in the middle of nowhere. But when you really look at it on the map, we're very close to everywhere. I'm 35, 40 minutes from downtown Philly, as long as it ain't 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay? Might take a little longer then. Okay? So be a little careful. But at the end of the day, I welcome your business. I need you to come up. I need you to buy a car. It's the best week. It's the end of the fiscal year for Nissan. There's a lot of reasons. Nissan right now is doing a wonderful, spectacular job. We're able to do what we call equity purchase programs, EPP, which is kind of known as a lease. We can get you in a car for 36 months, 24 months, and lease you a car for a low monthly payment with hardly no money out of your pocket whatsoever.
So speaking of being in a better position, you did just start talking, when I interrupted you, you started talking about the paying 6 months of payments. You would actually pay, someone who comes in here to buy a car, you would be willing to pay 6 months of their payments. How are you doing that? That doesn't even sound real.
Well, it's funny you said that, because I'm going to tell everybody out there, what Roxy said to me is we're off. I said, by the way, we're going to run the 6 months worth of payment. And she says, my God.
Like, what?
Yeah, she goes, you can do 6 months worth of payment? She goes, where the hell were you when I bought my car? So what I've been trying to talk her into, folks, maybe you can help me here. Don't be afraid to call in on our show in the morning, okay, and let her know, hey, trade that car into Steve. Get rid of that one, and I'll extend your payments out if you trade your car for 6 more months. You don't have to worry about a payment for 6 months, Rox. But how we do it is we use factory money. We use whatever we got to use, but we give you the first 6 months worth of payments at no charge to you whatsoever.
That's crazy. That is absolutely.
You gotta make it easy. You got spring break coming up. You've got kids getting out of school. You got vacations. I mean, people always need cash. And how nice would it be trouble-free from at least a credit or at least a car payment for 6 months? I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer, really.
Okay, I'm about to ask you a question. I hope you don't get mad.
No.
Okay. How are you making money?
Talk about putting somebody on the spot. Well, I don't do this for free. I don't. But here's what I look at. I've been doing this 46 years, okay? I've made a little money over the time. I'm not wealthy by any stretch, please. But I don't want anybody out there to get the insinuation that I'm talking like I'm loaded and I'm out here in Devon, Pennsylvania. Because, you know, I cut my teeth on that Chevy store on Roosevelt Boulevard many, many years ago, and a lot of people out there remember it. I'm going to tell you this. You don't have to make the money that you think you have to make. To me, it's more about selling more cars. If I can sell just a few more cars and take a little less profit and be able to give some value to somebody, I'm going to get a 44% return. Customers, they're going to send their friends in, like you just seen the testimony we did. Lady came in, bought a car for herself. The deal was so good, she ended up buying a car. Her husband ended up picking one up. We sold 2 cars to them people, and they drove an hour and a half from New Jersey, all right? And she came here because of the show, the half-hour show with Greg and I that we did because of credit. You know, she says, listen, I couldn't get approved in Jersey. She came out over here immediately. We sat her down. In 45 minutes to 2 hours, she was in and out of the store, bought 2 cars, and down the road. And as you can see in that testimony, she comes in for service. So that's where we got her today.
Amazing. And I mean, I feel like the deals don't stop with you. It's like one thing after the next. You also have a deal right now where you will put up to $5,000 in someone's pocket if they buy a car, which is, again, crazy to believe.
Well, we've got 2019 Sentras. I like to refer to them as leftovers, end of the model year run, whatever. I've got 20s here on the ground. I got to get rid of my 19s. So what I'll do on any 19 vehicle that you purchase, any 19 vehicle that I have left over in my inventory, you come out here and I'll give you $5,000. And the one that comes to mind is the Nissan Sentra. Here's a $22,000 car, $20,000 car. You can buy that car for what, $16,000, $16,500 if you take the $5,000 and put it against the car. If you don't, make a payment on it, put the $5,000 in your pocket. I don't care.
You can give it to me.
How we can, hey, yeah, that's what we can do. We can all donate it to Roxy. Anybody that comes in, we're donating $5,000 to Roxy. Yeah, baby, let's go. Take a break with spring break. I'm making your payments now through October on any 2019 year-end model. You get $5,000 cash back. We got $199 Rogues. I got $199 Ultimas. And remember, we have a full staff. Se hablo español. Trade amnesty. Credit amnesty. And remember, if I can't get you approved, nobody can. With the purchase of any automobile from Devon Nissan, you get a 4K smart TV, no charge. You know me, Billy, just do the deal.
Hey, it's Roxy Romeo with Power 99 hanging out at the all-new Devon Nissan. I have Denise to my left. I have Steve to my right. You already know this guy. So Denise actually just bought not one, but 2 cars from Steve. Steve, what did you tell Denise to get her to buy these cars?
Well, let me tell you, we started off by saying, Denise, just do the deal. And if I remember right, Denise came in with her husband, purchased 2 automobiles, and she came in because on the show that we do, a lot of these shows every week, every month. They're infomercials, these shows right here. She came all the way in from New Jersey because we had said at that particular time, no matter what, we can get you financed. We'll get you the car that you're looking for. We'll get you the payment you want. Don't worry about the down payment. It's all the above, and you can walk out with an automobile. So she drove an hour to an hour and a half to come out here with her husband, and we have sat down and put a remarkable deal together for her. But let me have her tell you in her own words, too.
Right, Denise. So what was your experience like coming here? And what 2 cars did you actually buy?
I bought a Infiniti QX60 pre-owned, and My husband got an Altima Nissan, and we drove away in style, and everybody was just so wonderful. Everybody waited on us, and everybody was friendly, and we got to meet the man that said, "Let's do the deal."
Wait. Yeah.
Denise, just do the deal.
You want to give it another try?
Give it another try. Come on, Denise, give it up. Let's go.
We met the man that said, "Let's do the deal."
Yeah, baby, let's go. Take a break with spring break. I'm making your payments now through October on any 2019 year-end model. You get $5,000 cash back. We got $199 Rogues. I got $199 Altimas. And remember, we have a full staff. Se hablo español. Trade amnesty. Credit amnesty. And remember, if I can't get you approved, nobody can. With the purchase of any automobile from Devon Nissan, you get a 4K smart TV, no charge. You know me, Philly. Just do the deal.
Steve, one thing that I know that I've heard from everybody is if you can't get them approved for a loan for a car, who can?
Nobody can, Roxy.
I love it. All right. So, Steve, how long has the dealership been open?
This dealership we've had open for 3.5 years. We had a Chevy store that was open for 5 or 6. And since we've been here, let's call it, in the last 6 years, we've sold over 11,000. We're getting close to 12,000 cars, but over 11,000 automobiles we've sold in the marketplace. So I got to tell you, after 11,000 cars, we know how to do it. We know how to get people approved. We know how to get them down the road. We know how to get them into the car that they want. We know how to get the payments to where you need them. I don't care. You know, like I said, you can have an 800 credit score and you're looking for a car and you really want to pay less for a car, you come see me. I'm going to make sure I just do the deal. I got to live by that slogan.
Where did that slogan come from anyway?
That's funny you say that. Advertising agency that we had, Thomas out of South Florida, Miami.
Hey, that's where I'm from.
I know. So we had Thomas down there, and we were sitting around the table one day going, we have to come up with some kind of saying. My saying used to be, if you didn't get the deal you wanted, before you leave my showroom, ask for Steve. So I would be sitting in my office, people say, I want that deal, go get Steve. Okay. And we started that. And after a while, we said, oh, that's kind of wearing down. So then Thomas and I sat around. We talked about in Louisiana, which I just got out of at that time. I was working in the South. And Louisiana had the who dat, and we said, hey, how about something? But nobody up here will understand that, being in Philadelphia, about who dat. So then we talked about, well, how about who do the deal? And then it just kept going around the table. And you know how ideas form, right? Probably in the radio business the same way. Then all of a sudden you come up with, how about we just do the deal? And then we formulated it and said, hey, just do the deal. And I said, that's great. And then we had done a commercial with it. We brought in live actors, actually. And actors came in, and we did a whole segment, and I'd come up to the desk, and they were going back and forth. We had a salesperson and a customer, and they were going back and forth. And I walk in and go, hey, listen, let's stop all the arguing right now. My side, and I tell my salespeople, just do the deal. And the customer goes, oh, thank God somebody understands. Just do the payment. You know, that's how we started it. And now we're just do the deal 6-7 years later.
And I mean, realistically, it's not just a slogan. It's actually what happens. It's like actually a way of life. You really just do the deal no matter what it is.
Our people, my managers, they understand just do the deal, because it's really true. If a customer wants a deal and they want to buy a car for a certain price, as long as it's close to being within reason, I'm going to do the deal. And they know that if I'm walking by the showroom and the customer says, Steve, you got a minute? And I go over to that desk, I'm doing the deal. I'm going to sell you a car because, listen, I can order all the cars I want, but I can't order all the customers I want. The customer to me is more valuable. It's hard to find the customers, but it's not hard to find the cars. I can call the manufacturer and have 300 Nissans sent tomorrow for me. So my whole thing is, let's just do the deal, make customers happy, and move on down the road. We'll be fine. Just do the deal.
Now, I know one thing that I've heard you talk about before that I still am confused about is customers coming in saying that they have, what is it, upside down?
Yeah,
upside down.
Negative equity.
Right.
Well, for instance, we had a gentleman the other day came in with a Kia, I want to say it wasn't a Sorento, but it was a Kia Sport Utility. Beautiful vehicle, 6,000 miles, just bought it 9 months ago, and he overpaid for it, made a fast deal, owed $38,000 on the car. The car 9 months later was worth $22,000. He was $16,000. We had to pay off the bank to get the title. So the guy had one or two things to do.
Yeah.
Keep paying it, and he couldn't drive in it because it was killing his back. The gentleman was a little on the older side like myself. And his back was killing him. And he'd say, I just can't take it. It's killing my sciatica in the back of my leg. What do? They can't turn the car back. Didn't want to do that. I said, well, we're going to have to get you out of the car. So I took all the rebates. I talked to the bank. We gave him a little bit more for his trade than it was worth. I overpraised that car for probably about $6,000 to get him out of that car, to get that $16,000 in negative equity down to an amount where we could pay off the car. And we got him into another car, a car that was $8,000 more than the one he bought. Real deal. It was a Pathfinder, and his payment only went up $10 a month.
That is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I got him a great interest rate. He was paying too high of an interest rate. I got him a 1.9%. I got him a 72-month finance deal on it. He had to put no money down. I put up the taxes. I put up everything. Plus, I paid off his car.
So talking about things that I don't understand, because you know I'm still learning about this. There are a couple other terms that you have also said that I'm still a little confused about, like trade amnesty. So tell me what that is.
Well, trade amnesty is exactly what we just talked about.
Basically that.
It's the same thing. Yeah, trade amnesty would be, we'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. And it has nothing to do with any of the payments we have or anything we have going on. You come in, you're upside down in your trade, we're going to trade you out of the car. And what better time right now than the springtime, that since we've had all this nice weather for the winter and we're going right into spring, let's get a new car. Let's get out of the old one and let's get in a new one, and let's keep your payments the same or maybe lower your payments. You don't have to put any money down if you don't have the money. Come on in. I don't care about you saving up $6,000. I don't care what the last guy said. Give me a shot. Give me a shot. Give me a shot. I'll get you out of your trade, and I'll keep your monthly payments low.
And listen, we were talking about it earlier, all of the amazing deals that you are offering. And I have I was about to sit on it, but it's a little too tall for me. So we have these huge TVs back here. And I thought, no, there's absolutely no way that you are including these with a deal. I mean, including these when someone buys a car, but that's crazy. You are.
Everybody knows when they buy a car here, they get some sort of gift. Not only get a good deal, get you out of your trade no matter what you owe, pay the $199, extend your payments for 6 months. All that's wonderful. A lot of people can't even do that, but I want to make sure that you go home and look at a TV every day on your wall, and you'll say, I got that from Steve, the Just Do the Deal guy. Yeah, baby, let's go. Take a break with spring break. I'm making your payments now through October on any 2019 year-end model. You get $5,000 cash back. We got $199 Rogues. I got $199 Ultimas. And remember, we have a full staff. Se hablo español. Trade amnesty. Credit amnesty. And remember, if I can't get you approved, nobody can. With the purchase of any automobile from Devon Nissan, you get a 4K smart TV, no charge. You know me, Philly, just do the deal. Hey, Philly, you know me, just do the deal.
Steve, I've been hearing for a long time that you just do the deal.
That's why we're bringing it in. Roxy Romeo to drive it home from Power 99 WUSL.
Now, Steve, being that this is my first time with you, let's do something big.
That's right, Roxy. Go big or go home.
Okay, here it is. $199 Rogue or Altima, your choice.
OMG, not bad for your first time out. You know me, just do the deal.
Log on 24/7 at justdothedeal.com.
So talk to me again about the $5,000 or up to $5,000 in your pocket with Essentra or any 2019 you said. How are you doing that?
Well, what I'm doing is taking any, they always have year-end cash. Customers come in and say, hey, listen, it's a year-end car. I'm sure the manufacturer is giving you this and giving you that. There's always dealer cash kicking around. I'm just taking whatever money they're offering to me, like you talk about. We work on very small margins, very low margins. I'm all about the volume. And again, to sell almost 12,000 cars for the amount of time that I've been in this Philadelphia market for the last 6 years or so, that's a lot of cars for a gentleman or a team of people like I've got here. And in the last 6 years, I sell almost 12,000 cars. We do it because our deals are good. We help people get financed. Like you said, we're giving away TVs. We're doing 6 months, and we've done them up to 12 months. my friend Greg that usually does the show with me, he'll tell you, we've done enormous amount of different things. And people just say, Steve, my God, I come in here, I get this, I get that. And like the lady had said on the testimonial, we take care of people. We're good with people, 44% retention rate on people bringing customers back in, people coming back and buying a second and third car from us. I pride myself in that, I really do.
And you also have the 199 Rogue and Ultima, which again was crazy to me because when I bought my Rogue, there was no way I was getting a 199 deal.
Well, $50 a week, you can be the owner of a brand new Rogue. $50 a week, you can be the owner of a brand new Ultima.
And let me just tell you, I absolutely love my Rogue. Like, it's a 2017 and I love it. Like, I want to keep it forever.
Now, didn't your fiance go out and buy one after you got one?
He got a Maxima.
Well,
We're a Nissan family.
that was your fiance. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, he got a nicer car than me.
He got a nice Maxima. Well, God bless the fiance. We love you. Good move. But yeah, she did. She loved the Nissan product so much, she went out and obviously got another one. And hey, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, I've been selling Nissan since 1973 when they were Datsuns. And let me tell you something. It's always been a fine product, been a great product. That was the first car I ever sold, was the Nissan Datsun back in 1973. So that was the first product I ever sold. And then I went to a Toyota, which is another fine product, no question. But my heart's always been with Nissan. They're a great company. And the deals are spectacular. Again, you couldn't buy any other product for what we sell our products for with the Nissan. And Nissan helps us do this. It's not only me, it's any Nissan dealer in the market. We just happen to take a little less, and we pride ourselves in that because, again, you know, there's an overhead factor. We don't have it. Again, you know, I don't have the big glamorous store like a lot of them. We just don't have the overhead, so we can sell them cheaper here. We just don't have the overhead. It's very, very simple. Yeah, baby, let's go. Take a break with spring break. I'm making your payments now through October on any 2019 year-end model. You get $5,000 cash back. We got 199 Rogues. I got 199 Ultimas. And remember, we have a full staff. Se hablo español. Trade amnesty. Credit amnesty. And remember, if I can't get you approved, nobody can. With the purchase of any automobile from Devon Nissan, you get a 4K smart TV, no charge. You know me, Billy, just do the deal.
All right, Steve, so we're almost out of time. We talked about a lot of stuff today. There's a lot of amazing deals happening right now at the all-new Devon Nissan, but people need to get here by Saturday, right? So let's just go over the deals one more time.
A 199 Rogue, a 199 Ultima. We have trade amnesty, which is probably the biggest of all of them. I know the payment's important. I know there's no down payment. That's important. But really, a lot of people say, I got to get out of this car. And it's like anything else. When you buy a car and you just have a bad taste about it, it wasn't the right deal. It wasn't the right car. You've had problems with it. You just need to get it out of the driveway. You don't want to see it around anymore. Get that car down here. We get you out of it. That's trade amnesty. Credit amnesty, obviously, we don't define you by your credit score. And we have $5,000 for anybody that comes in and buys a year-end 2019 automobile. That would be even a Sentra. That would be any of my Armadas that are left. I have some Muranos left. I have some Pathfinders left. I have a little bit of everything. You get $5,000, and I'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. And one last thing, which Roxy loves, I'll make the next 6 payments. So you're not going to have any payments until October. So I'm going to make your next 6. You're going to get rid of the last one that you had. I'm paying off that car. And for the next 6, the only thing you're going to do is put gas in that car and drive it.
I mean, all of the deals are amazing. I mean, honestly, and a lot of them are very unbelievable. Paying off 6 months of payments, you putting up to $5,000 in their pocket. But then on top of that, every single person that comes in here to buy a car walks away with one of these babies. So make sure to get down here by Saturday to take advantage of these amazing, amazing deals. And as all of these shows, how do we end it?
Just do the deal.